Actually, this went on for so long I shut the camera off. And what happened is we had to wind up using a tire iron and one of these to get the last little bit over. But we got it on. Now, you got to be careful you don't leave any of that tape in there.
Just
cut it carefully. Whew. And then, of course, we got to clean all of the goop and the dawn and everything off the rim. Whew! Boy, I'm sweating. This is a lot like having to work for a living. Yeah, don't leave a piece in there. I've done that already. Now, what Glenn is trying to do here, we're trying to get the red dot exactly lined up. Of course, it's off by a half an inch or something. But he said he's a lot stronger than me. And he is. So imagine if I had to do it. You're going to at least seat the... You're making it worse because you see... No. What's happened, you're seating the rim.
Well, I'm getting it.
I may as well turn the compressor on so we can blow that. We're ready to blow that in position.
Yeah, we almost are.
Got it?
Almost.
I'm amazed at the strength this man has.
Turn the camera off, I gotta go back.
I gotta go to the bathroom. You ever notice you turn the camera on, all of a sudden, you know, you're always in some kind of physical demand. You'll get it. You'll get it.
It's almost there.
Oh, I know. None of this. This is physical work. That's why you have to be young like us.
Yeah.
Young and in fantastic shape.
Where's the Tylenol?
Give me the arthritis cream. Yeah, blue emu. You pounded this enough, it should see.
It should see. It's real close.
We'll find out.
It's almost there. Cover your eyes from the water. Pop.
Yep. I have to turn the compressor up.
Here it comes.
Here it comes, okay.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Let me go turn it up.
Wait, one second. Bob Navola had that tire, that wooden seat. Now Glenn, I got it, relax. When you can't get this to seat, sometimes this seems to work. That's a good little tip to put on the video. Yeah, Bobby had that one tire. He had to bring it down here to come all the way from Nyack to... Here we go. Hip hip hooray! Boy, I bet you're feeling good now. Huh?
Oh yeah. Haven't stopped feeling good.
It'll pop in 1 second.
Yeah, because you got 120 pounds in it.
No. Almost there. Let me turn the compressor. I think it's set at 25 pounds for spraying.
It's almost there, Wayne.
For right now, put a lot of air in it. Let it sit and it will balance it.
Looks good. What do you got?
You only just spin it around balance and you'll see through it. If it's sitting there.
Oh, you're up there.
Yeah, 40. Up
You're 40. That's good.
Yes. Oh, and then you let it out. It'll just seat the rim there. There, you hear that? That's what you have to wait for. Luciano taught me that trick. Now, take this before we go any further. Lay it flat. No, lay it flat here. Link it. Okay. Okay, so let the air out. And we'll reseat it. There's a piece of tape in there. That's what that is. Piece of tape. We didn't let the air out. This is what happens when you don't get all the tape out. So after reseating this twice, we find a third time we got it to seal. What we're going to do is just put it out in the sun for now. Go around the whole bead with any old soap is okay. Windex. And we'll see if it holds air out in the sun, where the sun is going to make everything get bigger. So if it's going to leak, it'll leak when it's in the sun. Not a bubble. You got nothing there. Flip it on the other side. Let's see the other side. Do the same test on the other side. Okay. Okay, wipe it off and we'll put it out in the sun.
Okay.
And then once we know it's not leaking, there's no point balancing it until we know we got the bead, everything seated up there nice. So it's always a good feeling. One down, one to go. Now I want to see the other one's cooking away up here. Yeah, right on there is good. Wow. Vince's wheels. I'm gonna put some black on Vince's wheels. It could be drying. That's been over now. How hot is that?
Not terribly hot, but it's...
Okay, we're gonna just repeat the same thing.
It's up at about 90.
Because this is a bigger tire, I think the other one will go on, even though it's a 16, it'll go on easier. But hey,
whoa.
Are you happy with that, baby? You're gonna have 2 of them in about an hour or 3 hours. Yes, yes. Auditioning for Bitchin' Rides is our local hero, Glenn. I install tires in my sleep, Hanson. Now Glenn wanted to do a little practice spraying. Remember the 2 possibilities. If you spray it too dry, you don't get a good paint bond. You lose adhesion if the paint goes on too dry. If you try spraying without thinner, that can happen too. It's the thinner that goes in and melts that undercoating. If you spray too wet, and you're nowhere near too wet by the way. So this is a good chance for Glenn to get some spraying experience. If we were spraying clear, he'd have to wear a mask. This paint, not that toxic. The clear stuff is extremely toxic, so you don't want to get that down into your nostrils. All right. Well, so again, the only 2 possibilities, if you're getting the paint on too wet, it's going to run. Too dry, you're not going to get adhesion. But I think you're at a comfortable spot there right now.
Not going to put too much paint here, Glenn.
No, you're not going to have a problem. Now, the good news in this weather, if he were to get a run, if that were the case, with this temperature and the sun shining, in 10 minutes we can sand it. We can get rid of the run, but it's nice if you don't get a run. Just keep painting away. And the idea is you don't want to put on a little dusting coat, come back 20 minutes, put a dusting coat. You want to get all of the black on in one shot. What that does, it softens up the primer and gets a much better bite. Then this will have to sit for about an hour, during which we'll put his other wheel together. And boy, we struggled with that, but we got it.
We did.
It was a struggle, but you know, Glenn Hanson never quits. Yeah, it's nice to have that sitting out on a pile here. It's cooking away. Now we're leaving it warm because we had trouble seating one side. The second or third time we did it, it popped right up, so that was no problem at all. But they are sport demons, and 16-inch sport demons are even worse, so that's why I think we're going to only do, when Vince does, I don't know if Vince is going to do his own tires, but the modern tires on modern rims go on so easy, especially Michelin's. And that guy would be an idiot not to get new tires right now. Wow, he's got the things all apart. Well, but that's how it is. All right, you having fun?
Absolutely.
Okay, spray away, baby. Make those rims black.
We're going to overhaul Vince.
Overhauling Vince. Hey, that's what we could name this video. Hey, there's Ted out in his backyard. Go. Our neighbor Ted is a 74-year-old bodybuilder. I wish I was in good shape like him.
I wish I was in good shape. This is going to be a happy one.
But you're getting a little bit of breeze now, but it's good to learn how to work under battle conditions. You don't want to be one of these wusses that can only paint in a spray booth. You know, it's like learning how to play football in a dome. You got to be able to play in, you know, in the snow and everything, Giant Stadium. There you go. Look at this guy. He knows every trick in a book. Every trick in a book. No wonder he's known worldwide for his custom painting. The bitch from Bitchin' Rides. That's gonna
I have a feeling that's gonna stick.
Luciano's gonna be on our case. And we're having a wonderful day. And you know, I was telling Glenn before, I enjoy these kind of days with my friends as much as going for a ride. And at the end of the day, we're gonna have some stuff done here. And we get to make Vince buy pizza for the next 2 years.
Well, in the words of Luciano, Vince, I'm a tinker you're gonna like at this.
I think you're gonna order us a pepperoni pizza. Extra pepperoni. That looks good.
Yeah, that looks really good. All right.
Because you want to get all the black on in one shot. Now look around for any spot that looks dull. And then we always do the edges of the rim last because you always touch it with your hands. There you go. And these are the tires on modern rims go on so much easier if they're Michelin's. If they're any other brand, I don't have an opinion, but Michelin's are, man, I have had such good luck mounting Michelin's. All right, first coat of clear going on right now. Let's hope it's a lucky day. I got to do this just a little bit different than Glenn. Now you always want to spray this side and that side also at the same time. Just like to show this up close if I can. One down, one to go. And then we're going to finish this tire up. Nice. And that other tire is going to go on. We're going to break our back with that other tire, but we're going to get her done.
Looking good, man.
Going to get her done.
Let me go over there and spin that sucker.
Yeah, now this is what I wanted to show this. As that first coat of clear is drying, just lightly spin it. Let you babysit it. You can sit your ass in that chair.
It's nice.
It looks nice, right?
Yeah.
I think they Vince, I'm real happy the way they came out. That's just perfect. Yeah, push them all the way in. And that's good. Okay, now
that's going to be up at the top again. Watch.
Let's see. Now Glenn is thinking.
I'm sure of it.
Glenn is thinking. Okay, we're going to call Luciano and find out right now. Glenn is thinking the red dot belongs opposite the valve. So let's find out. We're a phone call away.
Well,
let's see. Both of the tires. This was the light side.
Yeah.
This is the light
side. I bet
side.
you that's an ounce off.
Okay, put an ounce on and we'll find out.
Put the.
We're talking to a world expert. Kevin, you're on YouTube.
Put the red dot opposite the valve or on the valve?
Usually that's the light spot. So.
Say it again, Kevin. It's on. This guy's a wise bastard.
Okay.
He doesn't trust Wendy.
Thanks.
Okay, the truth is.
Guys.
We are. We always have fun.
Done now. That's it.
So,
well, he's in a great mood now that I'm wrong.
Both Luciano and Glenn agree.
All right.
Red dot valve.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Now, the problem is, we looked up on the internet and there's some guy with his tongue sticking out who's an expert.
That was a Pirelli.
You know, everybody, including me, that's on the internet.
On the Pirelli forum it says, and I've heard it before too, I've heard opposite. I just find it very odd that...
On the internet? You must listen to Hillary Clinton. What are we talking about here?
At tire shops. I'll tell you, because it's very odd that we put the red dot on the valve and on both tires. They're dead center at 12 o'clock on the valve.
Now you know why. Now I'll tell you why. I was going to let you suffer, but I'll tell you why. These are aluminum. The ones you replace the steel, I'll bet you they weigh an ounce more.
The rubber?
You want to bet? I'll go. I got a gram scale. I'll go get one. The steel ones, The curvy girls are light. So you got the light part of the tire, the light valve. Okay, so maybe when you put the light valves on,
That makes sense.
maybe you're smarter than all of us.
Maybe
I'll
that
have to
makes
ask Vince. Call Vince.
No, that makes sense.
That's why. If this were a 1 ounce heavier valve, am I right or wrong?
Yeah, because they weigh nothing.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I got the
I
whole
can't
box
even-
of valves.
I can't see the old valves weighing an ounce.
That we can prove this.
In themselves, much
We're-
less an ounce more.
This is why we make the space shuttle that blew up. Come on, the tires are gonna. Now you know both of
How's
these
it go like
tires.
this?
No, both of the tires. If you take a ride and you find any vibration, put a 1 ounce weight.
Sure, right on the stem.
Put it right. Wrap solder in it. But I wouldn't put anything until you see if it. If you don't get any vibration, who cares? Because let's face it, we are rocket scientists, so we have some of these curvy girl deals that weigh pretty much nothing. They're aluminum. We weigh these. They're 3/4 of an ounce, not quite an ounce.
They're
These are the
almost an
ones
ounce,
that come off.
They're real close to an ounce.
But so this would make sense that if you take that ounce off.
You'd have to spin this.
Exactly,
tire
and you know what we
light tire
did?
on
We
the
did this with a gram scale. We didn't do this in some bullshit way. We were weighing a camera. We did it with a gram scale. It's within 1/10 of a gram. So that is a good point. Now to balance the wheel, you needed 4 1/4 ounce weights, and it turns out this weighs 3/4 of an ounce. So you would have needed
A 1/4 ounce.
to be a fanatic. But I think Luciano is the one that's ultimately right. Ride the bike. If you don't have anything, just leave it. Now, it's really been a long time since we've had the tabletop empty, but today we crossed over that barrier to where the last of the... Well, next time we see Glenn's bike, it'll be in one piece. Let me see if he took everything out. Everything out here. Wow, it was an ordeal getting these tires on. And we did learn something about the curvy girls and the balance points, and we checked with experts, Luciano, Kevin, of course the internet, which the guy is sticking his tongue out and he's an expert, so I don't know. And the main thing of today, Vince, the wheels. Man, they have dried up beautifully. Wow. That is going to be a nice set of wheels. They dried up, oh boy, they dried up nice. Wow. Anyway, Glenn's loading up his car here. And the next time we're going to see this baby, I know when it's going to be. The bike's going to be in one piece by tonight at midnight. Now, it seems like every time we do one of these jobs, and it doesn't matter what we do, whether it's our own bikes or for our friends or whatever. Some of the wheels we've done, I look at even just polishing the wheels, painting the wheels, painting stripes on them. Pretty soon we're going to be doing the R1 wheels, RD wheels. And the last of the Kawasaki as it leaves Wendy's shop. How happy is this guy? How happy. Let me see those wheels. I can't believe it. Oh man, that is sweet.
It's jewelry.
Sweet. I want pictures tonight.
Listen,
Pictures.
I don't need a Rolex.
I don't need a Rolex. I need green
green wheels.
Oh my God, they look
They
spectacular.
look so good.
They really do look good. Man, you know, that is really, you know,
once this is covered, that's
Yeah.
when you're going to get the gist of it.
I'd be getting a gold chain for it too. So the gold and that, oh my God.
Yeah, you and Luciano with the gold.
Yeah, the gold,
Are you
yeah.
guys sure you're not related to Mr.
we-
T?
we-
are you sure?
we are Mr.
With all
T.
this gold, I'm going to get gold.
Oh man, I
I'm going
love
to get
it.
crushed velvet seats.
I like that.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it?
Yep. Man, I can't
There's
wait
something
to see.
you don't see every day.
No.
Drum brakes.
Yeah, well,
It's going to look great.
if you're using the back brake, you're probably not going to ride with us anyway.
It's going to look really good. It's going to
Yeah,
look really good.
it really does.
All right.
And now you are the expert on the, we call you the red, you could be like the Indian guy that has the red dot on his forehead. You are the expert. Does that mean I'm married or single? Or I fool around? If it's a green dot, I fool around.
What does dot mean?
What does that mean? I gotta go get the baby. See you later.
I gotta go. I gotta put this bike together.
Time to get the baby.
Time to get the donuts.